What if I told you the United States once built a weapon so powerful, so secret, that the world had no idea it even existed? A weapon so dangerous, even the president didn't fully know its capabilities. And for decades, this secret has been buried in the deepest corners of history, until now. It all began during the Cold War, a time when fear and suspicion ruled the world. The US government knew they had to stay one step ahead of their enemies. Scientists were pushed to the edge of imagination, working on projects so classified, not even their own families could know. Among these projects, one weapon stood out, a machine capable of changing the rules of war forever. This weapon wasn't a bomb, it wasn't a missile, it was something far more advanced. A combination of cutting-edge technology and secret military strategy that, if exposed, could spark global panic. Documents about it were hidden under layers of security clearance, locked away in underground bunkers, some even buried under military bases. Rumors of its existence leaked occasionally, whispers in military circles, hints in declassified papers. But the world never saw it, never understood its true potential. And that's exactly what the US wanted. Experts today describe it as the ultimate deterrent, a weapon designed not just to fight a war, but to prevent one. Yet, its very existence raises questions. How far would a nation go to protect its secrets? And what would happen if the rest of the world ever found out? Inside the secret labs, scientists worked day and night. Every experiment was classified. Every failure erased from history. Workers signed non-disclosure agreements that lasted decades, some even for life. The weapon combined science that was decades ahead of its time. Energy manipulation, advanced propulsion systems, and even concepts that seemed straight out of science fiction. Some insiders whispered it could render entire cities defenseless, without a single traditional bomb being dropped. But with such power came danger. Accidents happened, unreported explosions, mysterious radiation spikes, and security lockdowns that would last for days. Those involved were sworn to secrecy, and some even disappeared without explanation. Government memos, when declassified years later, hinted at experiments that could alter the course of history. Yet, the true purpose of the weapon remained hidden. Was it built purely as a deterrent, or did the US plan to wield it in secret conflicts around the world? Historians today debate what might have happened if the secret weapon had ever been used. Some call it the ultimate gamble in human history. Others say it was a necessary measure to keep global powers in check. But one thing is certain, its existence was a secret, and the US went to extreme lengths to make sure it stayed that way. Decades later, pieces of the story began to emerge. Declassified files, anonymous interviews, and old photographs slowly painted a picture of something almost unbelievable. The weapon never made headlines, never triggered global panic, and yet, it shaped the balance of power behind the scenes. Military strategists and intelligence officers admit today that its mere existence likely prevented large-scale conflicts. But questions remain. How many other secrets lie buried in the archives? And could technology today make such a weapon even more dangerous? One thing is clear, history has hidden many truths, and some secrets were meant to stay hidden for a reason. The US built a weapon that the world would never know. And its story reminds us that sometimes, the most powerful forces are the ones we never see. But here's the most chilling part. What we know might only be a fraction of the truth. Because even today, governments around the world continue to develop technologies in complete secrecy. Projects hidden behind locked doors, funded by billions, and never meant to be seen by the public. Some experts believe that the weapon we just talked about was only the beginning. A prototype for something even more powerful, something that could still exist right now. So the real question is, what else is out there? What secrets are still buried deep underground, waiting to be discovered? Because history has shown us one thing. The most dangerous weapons are not the ones we fear. They're the ones we don't even know exist. And maybe, just maybe, some secrets were never meant to be revealed.